I've seen this before, and it doesn't end well. I saw it with Bojan. I saw it with Ansu. I saw it with Pedri. Played until his legs gave out, then watching from the stands as the team moved on without him. And now I'm seeing it again. Lamine Yamal, 17 years old, playing like he's Messi reborn, carrying Barça and Spain like he's been doing it for a decade. But when I saw him after Spain-Denmark, head down, steps heavy, that tired, dragging walk, it hit me like a punch to the gut. We're doing it again. We're running another generational talent straight into the ground. And if we don't stop, we're going to lose him before he even gets started. Listen.
Nor do talents like Lamine Yamal either. I mean, he's just 17 years old. What an incredible talent. Is he the best in the world?
I adore Lamine Yamal. This kid makes me jump off the couch every time he gets the ball. He's 18, still got baby cheeks, and already the most important player for both Barca and Spain. That's insane. But here's the thing, we're going to ruin him if we're not careful. I'm not talking, oh, he might get tired. I'm talking proper burnout. Almost 4,000 minutes this season already. 3,448 for Barca, 411 for Spain. And it's only his second season as a pro. Did you see that clip after the Denmark match? Limping. Not even trying to hide it. They called it muscle overload. Bro, that's your body's way of screaming, help me. But what happens? He comes right back into the firing line. Against Real Betis, our boy gave a full 90, whipped around 8 dribbles, created chances, but he lost the ball 32 times. High risk, high reward, but tired legs mean sloppy decisions. That turnover count is a red flag, not something to admire. Let's talk facts, and these aren't the fluffy future star kind. Yamal has played 4,368 minutes for Barca this season in 53 matches. Add his Spain minutes, conservatively around 450, and you're pushing 4,800 minutes before his 18th birthday. That's not a workload, that's a furnace. And it's not slowing down. Culés, we've been here. Remember Pedri's first season? 63 games in under 300 days. The kid barely had time to breathe between matches. And we all saw what happened. Hamstrings, constant knocks, a body that just said, enough. We cannot make the same mistake with Yamal. Because he's not just another La Masia talent. He's got Iniesta's glide, Alves' delivery, Neymar's swagger, and the cold, quiet killer instinct of a born match winner. You don't gamble with that. I don't envy Hansi Flick right now. On one side, La Liga tighter than Madrid's transfer budget excuses. On the other, Champions League nights, Bayern Munich, El Clasico. You want your best players on the pitch. And right now, Yamal's not just one of our best, he is the heartbeat of our attack. Rafinha's brilliant but streaky. Lewandowski's clinical but slowing. Lamine, every time he gets the ball, the stadium holds its breath. But be honest with me. If Flick benched him for Mallorca next week, would you be angry or secretly relieved? Juanjo Brau, Barca's former head physiotherapist, didn't mince words when talking about Yamal's condition after the increased minutes overhead. He warned that, with our overload, you don't limp like that, making it clear that what we saw was more than fatigue. It was symptomatic of a system that's running too hot. Barcelona, faced with a brutal schedule that leaves no time for proper recovery, are no longer just worried, they're sounding alarms. One thing gives me hope. Yamal's no fool. In an ESPN interview, he said, "There are moments when you don't have to run all the time. You have to know how to manage yourself during the game, during the season." That's Messi-level awareness. And Messi only learned it after years of knocks. Yamal's picked it up before he's even old enough to rent a car. Watch him. One-touch pass here, a calm layoff there, saving the sprints for the moment it matters most. And yes, he's on a preventive training regime. 2 extra sessions a week just to keep his body from snapping. That's smart football. Messi played his 100th professional match at 20 years and 248 days. Yamal hit that mark at 17 years and 292 days. Nearly 3 years earlier. And here's the kicker. Messi's style meant less running, more gliding. Yamal, he covers more ground per match. That's more influence and more wear. If the old school 500 games in your legs theory is true, Yamal's already burned through a fifth of his career fuel before turning 18. Here's the ugly truth. Modern football chews up players for short-term glory. Coaches want trophies now. Federations want results now. Broadcasters want a show every 3 days. But us? We're culers. We think in decades. We want Yamal sprinting down that right wing at 27, not sitting in a rehab room at 23, telling documentaries about what could have been. That's why sometimes the bravest thing Flick can do is take him out of the 11. 2006, I watched Messi turn Gamper Night into his stage. 2011, I watched Xavi, Iniesta and Busquets choke the life out of United in a Champions League final. 2021, I watched Pedri, after a 63-game season, limp through the Olympics and into months of injury hell. Football is a cycle. You either learn or you repeat. And right now, we're standing at that fork in the road. So here's me, one cooler to millions of others, looking you dead in the eye. If Flick benches Yamal, back it. Don't rage tweet, #FlickOut. Clap, cheer. Because every minute we save now is a year we gain later. I want Lamine Yamal skinning defenders at 27, not limping into early decline because we couldn't take the long view. Yamal isn't just another talented winger. He's the kid who made us believe again after Messi left. The one every kid in a playground wants to be. And he's ours. So we protect him. We lift him when he's dragging his feet. We shield him when the schedule won't. And we make sure that when history writes his story, it's not about the boy we broke, but the man who led us back to the top. Visca el Barça, Visca Lamine.